Good evening. It's 8:25 Thursday evening. This is Logical Excess Witcher 3 playthrough number and technically still Act 1 Velen, but technically not because we're actually finished with in terms of the main quest line. However, there's a lot of things to still complete in Velen. There's a lot of undiscovered locations and just basically what I would consider like cleanup. So
while in Crookback Bog, Ciri had happened on the Crones. The beastly sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the Wild Hunt. Ciri escaped before they could decide. Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Geralt lost her trail once more. He now needed a new lead.
So yeah, we're going to start off with the secondary quest where we return to Crookback Bog with the Baron. And actually, before we do that, I think there's a Ciri quest that was completed that I didn't read. So I'll start with that before proceeding with the Crookback Bog follow-up quest line. Yeah, but at least this one episode will be cleanup in Velen, but heck, there could be so much content this could extend out to more than one episode. There's the return to Crookback Bog. I think it was Ciri's story out of the shadows. Ciri and the Baron were testing their mettle in a horse race when a basilisk swooped down and put an end to the competition. The beast snatched the Baron up and carried him off to his nest. Ciri, sparing no time for second thought, ran to his rescue. Ciri knew that to save the Baron, she had to act quickly and use her special abilities. She made a desperate decision, and in the blink of an eye, teleported herself next to the monster and swiftly cut off its head. This decision had consequences, however. Iridine could sense whenever Ciri used her powers, meaning that even that short moment in which she revealed the strength lying dormant inside her was enough to alert the Wild Hunt. Wanting to save the area and her newfound friends from the destruction that would inevitably follow in the Red Rider's wake, Ciri made her way to Novigrad, where she hoped to find Yennefer. And that basically leads us to Novigrad. Yet, we have a crap ton of side content here. If you look at the world map here, especially over here, undiscovered location, undiscovered location, undiscovered location. Before I set out to do all this, I need to clean my inventory out because I feel like I'm going to be grabbing up a whole lot of loot in that process.
What do you do? Ask a bear to dance?
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Not half bad.
Brought him a bucket of tea and
Down Warren we go.
You.
What?
A beauty? What the devil do you mean?
A great mare. A horse fiend. Folk done went mad. Lunged at each other. Murdering all neighbours or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. I've
Oh,
trouble
shit.
drawing any sense from their canting. Should give them a taste of the whip to bring them in line, because...
My lord, 'tis what they said too. About the mare, meaning... that is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claims so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some lass was leading them, asking after her mother.
Lass. We must go there at once, Geralt.
Damn, it's Tamara.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. Fall in! With the swamp to cross and those cursed crows to hunt down.
All right, let's do this. We're about to.
Swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold. Oh.
Yeah, we're about to rain hell on this, man. Hell yeah. We got a freaking veritable army with us.
Seen that many all at once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed at one time, but who the hell knows what we'll find deeper in. That fair talking. Through you, broady built. Through.
Need to repair my silver sword, or I'm gonna have problems here.
Boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge. Water hags. Where's a horror like that come from? A wench that's had too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
There we go. 100% fixed. Jeez, man, we're already down 2 guys. Oh, crap. There's already fighting out there.
Witcher, why are you here?
Tell you later.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really?
He pay you much to be his yes man.
Verily, vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
Who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
They don't know who the
And that
Bloody
should
Baron
be
is.
no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father. And I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village.
But they probably do know we're here because they have ears all in the swamp. At least that's what was implied. These guys are scared into the door. I would be too, man.
Don't.
Over here!
What the hell? Is this one of the crones? Oh gosh. It's Anna. It's her mother. Turned into a freaking grave hag.
Mother? Is that her? No. No. Impossible. We must do something. Witcher!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Prepare for a fight. As you recall, the self-proclaimed Baron of Velen had asked Geralt to find his missing family, and so ever a man of his word, find them he did. Tamara, the Baron's daughter, he found in Oxenfurt, where she had joined the witch hunters. As for Anna, the Baron's wife, she had been kidnapped by the crones and made their slave. In fulfillment of a bargain she had struck with them earlier. Hearing this, the Baron swore to free Anna, with or without the Witcher's help, and set off to the place in the bog where Geralt had seen his wife.
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready. Stench.
What the hell is that? Fiend?
You'll spoil our feast.
Fiend, vulnerable against Salmon Bomb, Devil's Puffball, and Relic Oil, which I did not have on. I regret to inform your grace that your grace's son fell while hunting a fiend. He died on the spot along with his squire, his guide, the beaters, his peasant entourage, and his hounds. Kevin Yell, manager of the Velen estate near Vizima. Fiends are walking mountains of muscle capped with horned, tooth-filled heads. Like their rare cousins, Bumbakviches? They live in thick forests, swamps, and bogs. When possible, they avoid humans, but when not possible, they kill them, and without much difficulty.
Devil's spawn. What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Just look at her. Witcher, you know of these things. You must. What's wrong with her?
I don't even know what the heck is wrong with her.
Easy. Shouting won't help. Calm down.
Simple for you to say. How can I? That's my mother. Understand?
He's on our side. Let him think. Witcher. You know what is wrong with him.
Last I was here, she was nothing like this. Crones must have cursed her.
Can you lift this to us?
Not till I know what it is.
Someone else. Someone who saw something.
The kids.
Maybe Johnny.
Who?
A boy, a hermit. Lives in the swamp. Came around here from time to time. He might have seen something.
We must find him.
Doesn't like strangers. You wait here. I'm better off going alone.
Geralt decided to help the Baron and ventured with him into the bog. There they happened upon unexpected company, Tamara and a band of witch hunters who had also set out in search of Anna. They joined forces and found Anna, sadly turned into a terrible beast by a curse the crones had cast. Geralt decided he would try to lift the curse and went to Johnny the Godling for help.
We'll deal with the witches, but then we'll come for you, don't you worry.
Scram before I lose my patience.
Johnny! Johnny! Not here. Something's not right. Gotta look around. Might be hiding nearby. Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here, fleeing something.
Need to put on some necrophage oil because most of what I'm finding here is undead.
Johnny, wake up.
What? Who? Oh, Witcher! You frightened me. Thought it were those vile hags.
Killed a few near your den.
The crone sent them to punish me.
Get on the crone's bad side?
I told them off. They don't like it when you tell them off.
Why'd you do it?
Wanted to help Gran. She's always been good to the children. Would have been the doldrums out here without him. She'd have died of boredom. Begged the crones not to hurt Gran, but they were angry she'd let the children escape.
So you saw what happened to Gran?
By happenstance, Gran mixed some poppy seed and ash. Went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones totted in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children escape. Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down, down, down. Shame it weren't all the way to hell.
Why'd the weavess need Gran's hair? Any idea?
The crones take folks' ears to hear all. Hair gives them power over folks' lives. There are times they weave the hair into odd strings. Other times they take it downstairs.
Take a look under the door?
I look like a fool to you?
No. You do look like the inquisitive type, though.
My inquisitiveness ends where folly begins.
Stay in the chest until the crones left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not peep out your beak till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor. Started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged them to spare Gran. Brewess piped up first. Naughty boy. Oh, naughty. Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispeth says, run, boy, run before your legs rot off. They all laughed, and I legged it.
You escaped. Consider yourself lucky.
I do, but I've not lost the ladies for long. If I'm to live, I must hide. I can forget my cozy home. It's the first place they'll look if they set out to nab me.
Try deeper in the swamp, maybe?
I suppose I must. And what will you do?
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water hags, give them a nice fat wallop.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Farewell, Witcher.
You can believe that.
Did you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The crones probably cursed your mother, took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar into the house. Cellar doors hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find anything interesting.
So be it. Let's begin.
I think I'd already found it from earlier.
Got him. By the eternal fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
The trappings of a black magic ritual. Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them? They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it from here.
Seem to know a lot about this.
From tomes on black magic. Initially, we burned any that we found. Recently, we decided it might be wise to read them first.
Poisoning your minds with magic? Superstition? What's the Hierarch think of that?
Have you met the man?
No.
Neither have I.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
All right. Let's take a look at these dolls.
Oh, crap. Doll with the red bead. Doll with the bird feathers. Doll with the violet hollyhock bloom. Doll with the human ear. I don't think it's the one with the human ear. I think that's the mayor of Downwarren. That's his ear. Doll with the red bead. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Bird feathers? Why? Like...
Red bead attached to this one. Anna wears a string of those around her neck.
As do half the women from Novigrad to Vengerberg. This cannot be the one.
All right. I'll look at the others. Bird feathers woven into this one. If I had to bet on it, I'd say this doll represented Philippa.
Philippa Eilhart, if that's true, then...
Relax. First name that came to mind, that's all. Philippa's way too clever for the crones to have snared her in some trap. Besides, we're not here for Philippa. We're here to save Anna. And I can't think of any link between her and bird feathers.
That might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse?
It could be a ruse.
In fact, symbolizes Anna.
Doubtful. Crones would have no reason to employ trickery here. Should look at the others. This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
Might very well be, but I can't be sure. Should look at the others.
I'm thinking it's the hollyhock now.
Human ear attached to this one.
Belonged to one of the peasants, doubtless. Anna still has both.
Yeah, that's... He's
Let's
right
look
about
at the
that.
others.
This guy... Hollyhock.
This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
I'm sure it is. Taking it.
I'm hoping I'm right here.
Quick, outside!
What the hell's going on now?
Mum, you're back.
Oh shit. It was the right
All will be
one.
well. You're going to be fine.
Tammy, I'm dying.
She's not well. Raving. Doesn't rightly know what's happening. You're weak yet. You must rest.
No. Listen to me. The crones. I was to be their beast to the end, forever. You broke their spell. But now I must go.
What's she talking about, Witcher?
The crones deceived us. Their curse is a death sentence. No way to lift it, at least not in a way that would let Anna live. We broke their spell temporarily, partly. Now it's gotta run its course.
What? What does that mean?
She's dying.
It's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
Mother.
Tammy, do you remember that day on the inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. In your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
No!
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
Come, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
None of this was your doing.
I know. Which makes it no easier to bear.
The pain will pass.
I'd like to believe that. I would.
You may have a moment with it. Then you must go.
Very well.
And Johnny, as always, proved very helpful indeed. He revealed to Geralt that the crones worked their magic in the cellar of the hut with the tapestry. When Geralt and Graydon descended down into it, they found a collection of dolls with various items attached to them. They tried to lift the curse by removing the doll that represented Anna, but their efforts ended in catastrophe. Anna's curse was lifted, but she died soon afterwards, for the crones had constructed it to leave death as its parting gift. Following her mother's death, Tamara returned to Oxenfurt, her spirits crushed. The Baron, in no less foul a mood, went back to Crow's Perch. Geralt watched him walk away, wondering if he would ever see the man again. Do I still have the crone's doll in my inventory? Geralt snapped the evil spell afflicting Anna, restoring her true form, yet the crones had included vengeance in their vile brew that caused Anna to die as soon as she regained her freedom. Anna's loved ones had time only for a brief farewell before she parted. After the affair in the swamp was over, he returned to Oxenfurt, taking Tamara with him. Tamara and her escort of witch hunters made it to the swamp clearing, and there, to her great astonishment, was her father, who had also set out to free Anna. This family reunion was not, however, to be a moment of celebration. Though Anna regained human form and a sound mind for a brief moment, she had only enough strength to bid farewell to her loved ones before passing on. Turned out the Baron would drink regularly and to excess, and Geralt got a first-hand view of how dangerous he can be to those around him during such moments when he returned to talk to the Baron about what he had learned from the Peller. Philip had known from the start that his wife and daughter had fled, not disappeared, but torn between shame and concern over their fate. He had tried to save face while still doing all he could to find them. On this subject, there was no denying his determination, paying no heed to the fact that a confrontation with the crones might end tragically for him. He decided to ride into the swamps and try to free Anna from their clutches. Despite the combined efforts of the Baron, his men, Geralt, and Tamara, who had come for her mother with an escort of witch hunters in tow, Anna could not be saved. The crones had outwitted them all. They had crafted the curse so that lifting it would lead to Anna's death. The Baron was completely shattered by this turn of events. Turning his back on them all, he trekked back to Crow Perch alone. And I think that's it for our character entries.
Let's give her a moment to gather her wits. Once she has calmed, we return to Novigrad.
Scrap it before I lose my patience.
What's really interesting is what happened to this village at Downwarren. I mean, Moondust Bomb. Care for your sword, soldier. A soldier can wear a dirty jerkin, rank foot cloths, and stained greaves. A soldier can walk around unshaven, can stink to high heaven, or even have the mange, but his sword must always shine as if straight from the forge. For in a battle, neat clothing and an eye-pleasing appearance will not save anyone's life, but a sword will, as long as it's well cared for and the man at the dull end knows what he's doing. So how should you care for your blade? Simple. After every battle, wipe all the blood and guts off of it, take an oil-soaked linen rag and give it a good rub-down. If you're fighting in swamplands or in heavy rain, it's worth your while to coat the blade in beeswax. You should sharpen its edges regularly using a good whetstone. It's important to take your time in doing this. Each movement should be steady and delicate, like you're stroking a virgin on your first night together. If your sword develops rust, it means you're slovenly and a lazy oaf. Take some sand in your hand at once and scour the blade till the stains disappear. Take heed, though, not to cut your fingers in the doing, for then you won't be any good to anyone. I wonder where the Elderman ended up.
Time to water the horses. Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too. Got so fat. Blood came out me ears.
Folk don't object to your white mug.
You gotta be kidding me.
What the hell happened?
Hanged himself. Plain enough to see.
Himself? Or did you boys help him?
Fuck do you take me for? A murderer? He was what he was. A right bastard.
If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. Usually, though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. When I chose to save the orphans of the swamp, I couldn't know Anna would die, and I never thought the Baron would leave his wife where she lay, find a rope and hang himself. Most times, you make your choice and never look back.
Lost everything he cared for. No surprise he lost the will to live.
His daughter's still alive.
Concerned, you and your boys.
What would you have us do? Sit and wail? Baron was a good soldier, but settling in here at Crow's Perch, it made him soft. We'll introduce a new order. Things will be different now.
I imagine they will.
Not long afterwards, Geralt learned that Philip Stringer, the one-time terror of all of Velen, had hanged himself out of grief and despair, desolated by the loss of all that he had loved in his lifetime. In the end, Geralt decided he would look in on the Baron. When he reached Crow's Perch, he inquired after the man, but was saddened to learn he was dead. The Lord of Velen had hanged himself, ending his reign in his sorrow.
Nothing here for you. You, white one. Think your two swords could take on 40?
Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
Ploughing hangover. Last night too. Ploughing hangover. Ah! Pam param, pam pam param.
Alright. I guess I'm going to work on some I'm going to do some Velen cleanup, which is going to include checking out these undiscovered locations.
Ever heard of preventive arsework?
Ah. Now you.
And we're going to start over here. We're going to start at Hangman's Alley and make our way around this coast here and just stomp out as many of these undiscovered locations as we can in this area here. Okay, that should probably take up most of the stream, the remaining time, because I've already been streaming for an hour. Hidden treasure. Water damage letter. Mulkey, I know you don't smuggle no more, that you've set aside plenty of coin and ain't interested in the risk, just want to enjoy time with your wife and kiddies. But I gotta ask you for a favor. We gotta move on one more load. And it's the last, I promise. It's a simple job, couple of chests. Risk is minimal and the reward substantial. Please do it. If not for the gold, then at least for old time's sake. Bert. Sunken treasure. Okay. It's out here in the ocean. While in Velen, Geralt stumbled upon a letter to a certain Mulkey. Figuring it was of no use to his dressee now, he took the document with him with the intention of reading it at a later date. Mulkey read this portion. Though Geralt was not really in the mood for a swim that day, he did so all the same, and it paid off swimmingly. He fished the chest out of that river and continued on his way, dreaming of how he would spend its contents. Traveler, beware of pirates. Their camps dot the coast like murderous pustules. A well-wisher. Okay, we have enhanced Hangman's Venom. It's on now.
Don't let him catch his breath! Piss off, or you still got legs.
And they kept walking here, posturing like they did all the work. Letter. Baby brother, I got your letter. The children are healthy. Thank you. Little Recleith's not so little anymore. He's almost as tall as my shoulder. Kit's sweet as ever, but enough small talk. I'm so glad you were able to return to your own home. I'm worried, though. Are you sure those pirates have gone away for good? Best have eyes in the back of your head, and don't burn any lights at night so that no one cruising the coast can spy you. Your Lessica. Is it the only thing that...
What?
The herbalist? He's the only individual who showed up to resettle the town? He's got some alkahest. I might need to. Will he buy anything? No.
Farewell.
Need a rack of Aracus venom. Nice. I've already got it equipped. Hidden treasure. Those were the days. You'd smuggle a few bottles of hooch into Oxenfurt, then loiter about the dormitories selling it to students. You'd come away with a hefty sack of coin, and they'd have their spirits fortified for study. Then along came Radovid, who shut down the university, chased the students away, and positioned ballista on the riverbank to sink everything floating up or down the Pontar, swans included. There's not been a dark cloud yet that didn't have a silver lining. Yesterday I saw our brave soldiers sink a merchant vessel. Went straight to the bottom, it did, along with its whole crew and its cargo. A shame about the men, really. But it would just as big a shame to let all those goods go to waste. So me and Merton will fish them out, dry them off, and sell them. And maybe at last I'll have something to put in my pot. A costly mistake. And that is a high-level quest. 18. A costly mistake. The gradual expansion of literacy in the northern realms pleased Geralt greatly, for this meant he happened across more and more interesting notes and missives, such as those he once found on the banks of the Pontar near Oxenfurt. Those were the days. You'd smuggle a few bottles of hooch into Oxenfurt, then loiter about the dormitory selling it to students. Yada, yada, yada. I've read this portion. But there hasn't been a dark cloud yet that didn't have a silver lining. Okay, I've read most of that. If not all of it. Heck, is this the quest? Why is this thing I need to be level 18? already got that sword in Wagram. I can't believe that was a level 18 quest. The Redanian soldier's mistake turned out to be Geralt's good fortune. He rescued several valuable items from the ship they sank, then traded them for a great deal of coin. Is that better, though? I mean, it might be. A level 8 Mogram. I mean, it's a decent sword, don't get me wrong. Anyways, we got some more exploration to get under our belt. Hit that up, and then go out here to swim. Swim out to that island. There's a lot of wrecked ships out here, man. I'm sure these guys are not going to be friendly.
Damn it.
Oh, you're fucked. In your guts, Eddie! Strip him, then dump him in a ditch! Gods! Witchcraft! Oh, you're fucked.
Spray in your guts out, eh? Ha!
Come on, dude. Pirates notes. Yesterday we found a silver basin and a ruby brooch on the bottom. Means Queen Zulieka's treasure really is somewhere around here. Maybe in the hold of one of the wrecked ships off the west coast. But we can't check them at the moment. Waves are too high. We'll have to wait till the sea's calm. We're pitching camp. A level 4. Find the sunken treasure using your Witcher senses. Geralt was, at his core, a curious individual. Thus, when he found a letter on the coast of Velen, he sat down to study it right away. And then the rest of that quest content is basically what I just read off the note. Guarded treasure, and what the hell is this? A chicken? What's a night wraith?
What now, you... Time to end this.
Superior Hangman's Venom. Damn. I may be able to make that. And he devours blood and K-Bird before I can make it. Okay. Check out this crossroad area. Bandit camp.
Piss off, or you still got legs and bollocks.
Ah! Right, me lovers, to work! Don't be a fear!
Fist Tech. Yep. Hit the over encumbered mark. Enhanced grape shot. Nice. A long rube. Wherever I get that. Oh, man. Where's the nearest town? Blackbow. The coast of Rex. Maybe I didn't find the treasure. I didn't find the treasure. Wow. I thought I'd found it. Alright. I do need to, I got a bunch of junk, like, just rusty swords and stuff like that I need to sell. I mean, it's weighing me down. Weighing me down.
That's it, Roach.
There should be a merchant at Blackbow.
Ha ha! Mountains don't move.
Take a peek if you don't mind.
Oh, and he's willing to buy the stuff.
Farewell.
We'll meet again. I know this.
Come on.
Sunken treasure. I wasn't paying attention. Queen Zulikea's treasure. Queen Zulikea's treasure. Okay. I think I read all that when I first picked up the note originally. Head due east from here? Okay. Forest hut? What in the hell happened here? A murder?
You're dead!
You'll never learn.
In beast's clothing, they entered his hut and began to search. First, they tore through his bed. Dried twigs covered the sheets. That was the first proof, for werewolves return at dawn after a night of hunting. Their bare feet covered in the forest droppings. They found the second proof under his bed, a wolf's hide. The werewolf surely dressed himself in it when transforming with the setting sun, and shed it again when he turned to man the next day. Having found these powerful proofs, they ceased deliberation and began the hunt, vowing to find the lycanthrope and bind him in silver chains. And I need my armor repaired. So we're going to head due south on this road, and then we're going to turn our right or west. I think right here is where we need to turn. No, not quite. It's the next bandit camp.
Take it easy.
Wow, this is a heavily fortified site.
ever have a son, I'll name him Garrett.
Come back.
Can't take it anymore. Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Lass is asking for it. She'll be wailing once the Baron's men lay their hands on her.
Heard no monster will come near you if you stuff all your own. Where you get garlic? Don't say no more.
Master Armorer's Repair Kit. I needed that.
Where'd you come from?
Dogs and curse the lot. One part set his lasses off in
This be the witch,
kept his lad at
What are ye looking at? Bothering us poor folk.
Things from my nose.
Stop pestering me.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard, red sausage. Now it's acorn flour and tufts of burdock. And oats and trade is what little hope's left.
Read. The fire cleanses. Brothers and sisters, join us at Devil's Leap.
Hey, man.
Would ye go gather roots with me?
Will you go with me to the shrine?
Anymore. I don't care anymore.
Hey,
no! Take pity! Don't steal our young'uns!
Maybe I should send me man to the drink.
The herbalist wasn't even marked. Wow.
Got anything interesting?
And then I can't even sell him the junk that I just acquired.
Farewell.
What are ye looking at?
Spectre crept in their hut
Bothering
tonight.
us poor folk.
Narious sound. She feared the child, but the wraiths took no heed.
Why his blood fall on me, not on me young'uns.
When a wench takes ill.
All right, so we reclaim this abandoned site, and looks like we still have some stuff along the coast here.
Where beasts devour. Told him to patch the roof. Else it'll be full of puddles again.
Looks like rain.
This is like a whale's carcass or something. Alright. So we have a sunken treasure down the coast a little bit. Swim. Ah, swamp thing. Let's see where the nearest signpost is. At the refugees camp.
Thanks for everything.
Ragnarok.
Witcher, greetings.
I want my coin. Where is it?
There, take it. Twice the sum, as agreed. I keep my word.
Sure, second time around. Never mind. Thank you and farewell.
Don't hit me,
Sweet.
sir.
Wow. That was worth. Hoping to find someone who would offer him a reward, Geralt went to Downwarren. A peat digger residing there was grateful to the Witcher for enabling him to return to his labors, and promised the Witcher a generous reward if he could stand to wait a few days while he gathered more funds. Geralt agreed, and in return for his patience, received a purse full of gold crowns. I still got some stuff here to explore too, man. Look at this. Man.
Come on.
What am I doing? I was going to the quest to find the boat to head to Skellige. That's not what I was wanting to do.
Let's go.
Let's dance.
Don't let him catch his breath! Bastards, conjure it!
Pirate leader's notes. Nothing quite like war. The Verdanians and Nilfgaardians are at each other's throats, and no one pays a whit of attention to us. We can rob, raid, and kill till we get bored of it, which will never happen. Usually I never set ashore near populated places, but this time we had no choice. Our boat started taking on water after the last storm. We had to drag her onto dry land for some repairs. We were ready for a fight when we stepped onto the beach, but no one even tried to chase us off. Sometimes some of the Baron's blowhards come to us, but taking care of them's no trouble. Since we're not in any particular hurry, I've decided to build us a new vessel instead of patching up the old dinghy. Why not? Best take advantage of the turmoil while it lasts. I hear there's a boatyard nearby. That'll do just fine. And while we wait for our new ship, I'll send men out to look around for Queen Zuliakia's famous treasure. If it's worth a tenth of what I've heard, we'll all be rich. Well, I will at least. Griffin steel sword enhanced. Sweet. Now that was probably the big loot here. I wonder if I can even craft that. Alright, it's time for me to become unencumbered. Man, I'm tired.
Buying or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
He's pretty much out of gold, man. There's really not much. You know what? I didn't even realize that I leveled, damn it. I wonder if I've got a ability slot open yet.
So long.
I didn't think I would have on level 15. This is where I unlock a slot next. All right, we've been streaming for over 2 hours. We've done a lot during the stream. We wrapped up the Return to Downwarren quest. We've pretty much concluded the Velen main questline arc, and the only thing we're doing now is we're doing cleanup in Velen, hitting undiscovered locations, and we've done quite a few. See all these grayed out areas here? It's pretty much, I managed to hit up all of these in this one stream, the second half of the stream, I'd say. So the next few streams are going to be dedicated to cleaning up the undiscovered locations over here on the west side of Velen. So we're in Black Bow right now, so we will start our undiscovered quest or undiscovered location stream starting at the refugee camp. We'll hit that up right there, which is a sunken treasure, I'm sure, and then we'll proceed south. Well, and we'll catch that one over there before we completely proceed south. Stomp them all out, all the way down past byways, and maybe even over into this area here. Depends on how much time it's going to take. But the idea is basically to start from up here and just go in a circle. I guess we could actually follow the circle all the way across through the crossroads up through Crookback Bog and catch all these undiscovered locations here. We'll be able to do this. I think probably the next 2 to 3 streams will be mostly undiscovered location exploring. And look at this. We still have a lot right here in Velen. Around Oxenfurt, the Hangman's Tree, all the way up into Novigrad. But anyways, that's it for the night. And we'll continue with our cleanup. And after we're done with the cleanup, we'll be proceeding to the next portion of Act 1, which is Novigrad. So, catch you guys in the next stream. And peace. Good night.